In this video, I'm going to go a little bit more in depth on how to read rules from decision trees using a little bit more complicated tree as my example. You'll notice here on the screen we have a decision tree that is coming from your homework assignment on eBay auctions. First of all, to know how many rules you're going to get from a tree, you really need to just start counting the green nodes, which are the decision nodes showing the output of the model. 0 means the auction was not competitive, 1 means it was competitive. So if I go through and just start counting these, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rules. And I'm going to show you here in a couple seconds of how you're going to go through and kind of systematically go down the left-hand side of the tree and also go down the right-hand side of the tree, making sure that you're hitting every one of these nodes to create a rule. Many students I've seen in the homework assignments will get some of these rules, but they don't actually get all of the rules. So I think what's happening is students will sometimes go down part of the tree, but they forget to hit some of the nodes that are on the inside of the tree. So I'm going to show you how to do that here next. So let me just clear out my screen. And next, let me go to the next slide here. So this is the rules. There's 14 in all. I have them divided by the left-hand side of the tree, meaning at the top node of the tree, which is open price. There's that left-hand side, and then there's the right-hand side. So I've divided it up. You'll see that I've color-coded the competitive and not competitive to make it easier to view. And so let's go through this together, and I'll show you how to traverse the tree to get these rules. So I'm going to go back to my decision tree. So let's start with this node right over here, and we're going to call this rule number 1. Starting at the top of the tree, you can see that I have open price is less than 3.64. We're going to go down this way to close price, and we're going to keep going down that left side. Close price is less than 3.65, and then it goes down to open price less than 6.62. The auction's competitive. So if we go back to our other slide, you'll see here rule number 1 is rule number 1. If open price is less than 3.64 and close price is less than 3.65 and open price is less than 0.62, then the auction is competitive. Okay, going back. So that was rule number 1. I'll just put that number 1 so we know. The next one, rule number 2, I'm going to make this rule number 2 here. So the way we traverse to this one is we're going to start at open price again, less than 3.64, go down to close price greater than or equal to 3.65, competitive. And let me quickly go back over here, and you'll see that's what I have under rule number 2. So what I did is, as I did this to prepare for the video, is I went back and forth and made sure that I covered all my nodes and I numbered them as far as the rule, and then I created them in a Word document. So now we have 1 and 2. Number 3, I'm going to do this one down here. So again, this one is open price is less than 3.64, close price is less than 3.65, open price is greater than 0.62, open price is less than 2.45, close price is less than 2.24, and then competitive is not competitive in this case. Then I made this one rule number 4. So again, it's basically the same rule except at the end where it has close price, we're going to say greater than 2.24, and that's going to be competitive since it's a 1. Then I made this rule number 5, and again I went down this same traversal, except when I got to open price, I'm saying open price is greater than or equal to 2.45, and it is not competitive. So I kind of jumped around. So rule number 6 is when we get over now to the right hand side. So I've pretty much handled the left hand side of this tree here. You can see that this is done. Now I'm dealing with the right hand side of the tree, which is actually significantly bigger than the left hand side. So I started over here. I just go down I do the edges first and then move inwards. So this is rule number 6. And that would start with open price is greater than or equal to 3.64. Seller rater is greater than or equal to 604. Close price is greater than or equal to 10.06. Open price is greater than 10.5. And then it is not competitive. Rule number 7 is here. Rule number 8 is here. So let's go over and look at these. And these are actually very similar because they're traversing down. It's just when we get to here, we have to go down to currency European to get to our rules here. So let me just quickly go over. I'm going to clear this out. Go back over to my side. You'll see here there's only 5 rules on the left hand side, but there's 9 on the right hand side. So rule number 6 is what I had just described to you. Rule number 7 and 8 is going down to that currency European. One is less than 0.5, one is greater than or equal to 0.5, and going down to those decision nodes. Okay, so let's go back to our drawing here. So we got through 6. Sorry, let me go back to that again and put on drawing. So we have 6, 7, and 8. So now we're kind of done with this part of the tree. We've already gotten our rules for this. So now we need to go in down here, open price, seller rating, close price, and we're going to go down here to open price is less than 4.93, not competitive. And that was rule number 9. And it doesn't matter what order you go in, it's really important that you just hit all the notes, but this is the order that I used. And then to go down even further, I'm going to start again, go from the top, go down here, and then instead of open price is less than 4.93, it's going to be greater than or equal to, and then it's close price less than 6.52, not competitive. That is rule number 10. If I go again from the top down here, all the way here, I'm going to go close price is greater than 6.52, down to open price is less than 6.64, and that is competitive, and that is number 11. Again, this one going down this way will be number 12. And then the last part is this right here. So we have this kind of middle part. So this one is if open price, let me clear this so we can see better. Open price is greater than or equal to 3.64. Seller rating is less than 604. Close price is less than or 15.25, not competitive. This is rule number 13. Again, open price, seller rating down here, but now we're going to go greater than or equal to 15.25 on close price, competitive. That's rule number 14. So let me exit this and go to my next slide. So this is all the rules that we've just described on that previous decision tree. All decision trees can be broken down into rules, and actually vice versa. If you have a set of rules, you can actually recreate a decision tree, although that's harder to do, and I'm not expecting you to do that for any of the homework assignments, but it is, just know that it is possible to reverse engineer this and go, if you just had rules, you could actually create a tree from a set of rules as well. Again, if you have any questions regarding this, please let me know. I'm be happy to answer any questions either on the boards or, if it's easier, by Zoom or by phone. I hope this explains the process of creating decision trees and getting rules from them, and have a good week.